Playing left field, number 14, Jonathan Hyman. Playing second base, number 1, Caleb Fugate. And the designated hitter, number 16, Ben Borsch. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to Alternate Baseball. This is Dave Homan, and tonight I am joined by my sidekick, Sam, who is home from school here. We'll be back in just a minute here with play-by-play, so stick around. And we are set to begin here. Somebody had to wake up the booth announcer here to turn off the music. So I'll try to get you caught up to speed here very quickly. This is Jack DeMario at the plate. He takes the first pitch for a ball, and this game is underway. So on the mound tonight, swing and a miss, strike one. On the mound tonight for Bellbrook is Sam Sherrill. There's strike two. Quickly 1-2. And the 1-2 delivery. That ball was high, but it was strike three, and there is one out.
Up to bat, number 2,
And
Mansion.
one thing is for certain tonight, this strike zone is at the upper part of the letters. Ball one. So this is Danny Mangan, who tonight is catching for the Knights. Luke Ewald has the start. That's ball two just away. Zach Claiborne is on deck for the Knights. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and the count is 2-1 on Danny Mangan. And the delivery. Ball just missing. So he likes the upper part of the strike zone, not the lower part of the strike zone. So Knights, both teams actually have to adjust to that. And here is the 3-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and the count is full on freshman Danny Mangan. Ball's away, and we have our first runner on base for the Knights. So Mangan moves down to first. That brings up Zach Claiborne, the winning pitcher from Game 1 of the sectional tournament, 2-0 over Eaton, and he pitched a dandy for the Knights, putting them in a position to be playing tonight. There's strike one. Luke Ewald, starting pitcher, is on deck for the Knights. Mangan takes a lead over at first, couple steps larger than first one. Strike two, swinging, and quickly the count is 0-2. So we've been on fastballs this whole time. Let's see what he's got here in his bag of tricks. And Claiborne fouls that one away. The count holds at 2 strikes. So Bellbrook advancing tonight with an 8-0 victory over Greenville. That ball misses outside, and the count is 1-2. So Bellbrook comes into the game 11-13 overall, 7-5 in the SWBL. And that ball is fouled up, and that will carry out of play. So Claiborne battling here. There's a changeup for strike 3. Again, that was at the letters.
Bat number 13, Luke Ewald.
So 2 outs in the inning, and Luke Ewald, who had a 2-run home run, which was the difference in Tuesday night's victory for the Knights. Ball 1 high. Swing and a miss, and the count evens at 1-1. Kevin Barhorst on deck for the Knights. A little bit of a lineup shift here. And he held up. And 2-1 is the count, so an unusual strike zone here. He does not like anything down and away. So 3-1 is the count. Throw over to first. Mangan not doing anything. There's a strike. And the count is full. Mangan takes his lead, the delivery. Ewald fouls that back to the net. Okay, Mangan leads. And the delivery, swing and a miss. And that is it for the Knights here in the top half of the first inning. After 1/2 inning of play, Alter 0, Bellbrook coming to bat. Okay, we are set to begin here on the mound for the Knights as Luke Ewald, his battery partner behind the
Up to
plate,
bat,
Danny
number 4,
Mangan.
Sam Sherrill.
And Sam Sherrill will come to the plate, and he is the starting center fielder for Bellbrook. Quickly around the infield, Sam McClanahan at first, Zach Claiborne is at second, Jack Tamario is at short, and at third base, Spencer Girding. Here's the first pitch, and that misses high, ball one. In the outfield, Andrew moving left to right, Andrew Wayner, Kevin Barhorst, and Matt Scheretti, or Schiaretti as they like to call him here. And that ball's inside, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike, a fastball across the middle of the plate, and the count is 2-1. He did not offer, but that looked like a strike on the pitch, but it was low to the umpire's liking, and the count is 3-1. There's strike two right across the middle, so Ewald battles back, and the count is now full on Sherrill, leadoff batter for Bellbrook here in the first. And there's a ground ball. Claiborne is over, makes the throw over to first, and of our first out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 7, Ethan Fryman.
So Ethan Fryman comes to the plate. And Ethan is the starting third baseman. So Ewald working from the windup. First pitch is a strike. Ball two goes to the backstop. And the count is 1-1. So Sam, am I right or wrong as far as the strike zone being high?
Yeah, I mean, it really seems like everything's, he really likes it high.
There's a half check swing, strike two. He looked very unsure on that. And the count is 1-2.
But, you know, when you got a high strike zone like that, you just got to adjust.
So the 1-2 delivery. And that one gets away from Mangan. And the count is 2-2. So we're playing on natural grass, and there is a big, deep porch. And so Mangan is going to have to block up today. The 2-2 delivery. Just missing. And Mangan framed that pitch, but umpire did not like it. And the count is now full. So Ewald has gone full to the first two batters he's faced. And here is the payoff. It's fouled over and bounces over the altered dugout and out of play. So the wind is blowing from right to left field. Not a real stiff breeze, and it is very overcast here. And that is ball four low, and Bellbrook has a first runner of the evening.
Up to bat, number 3, Adam Gall.
And that will bring up Adam Gall, the starting shortstop. So, quick throw over to first. And he was all but out.
Yeah, Luke definitely caught him off guard there.
And he does have a big lead. And both of these throws are right over there and on target. It helps Sam McClanahan, being a left-handed fielder, able to quickly swipe that tag on him. The pitch, there's a strike. And Lots of signals being flashed over there by the third base coach. The lead not quite as big as now he's out another half step. And I will tell you, he is going to get someone sleeping over at first base today if he keeps those throws up. So number of throws over there. Let's make him work. If he's going to steal, let's get him a little winded. So in case you forgot, this is Adam Gall at the plate. Ewald delivers. And that's a chopper to... Okay, so Claiborne fielded it. I was blinded there. Umpire was in my way. Flips it on to DeMario. DeMario throws on to first, but we got the lead runner, but not the batter. So nonetheless, there are 2 outs in the inning, and that brings up Jaden Elliott, who is tonight's starting pitcher for Bellbrook. We have cramped quarters here tonight. Ball is outside. So 2 outs in the inning, not really expecting any type of bunt over here. And that ball gets away from McClanahan, but not far enough for anything to happen. That's a chopper. DeMario fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and that's it for Bellbrook in the first inning. So we've got 1 complete inning in the books, and we are scoreless here at Bellbrook, 0-0. Okay,
Number 8, Kevin Barhorse.
Kevin Barhorse leads things off here in the top half of the second inning for the Knights. And first pitch is a swing and a miss. That is hit high into the gap. Left fielder is over and makes the catch. There's one away. Solidly hit ball, but to the left fielder. And so that will bring up sophomore Matt Scheretti to the plate.
19, Matt Scheretti.
Okay, so Scheretti here comes to the plate, as they like to call him here. Takes strike 1. And that's a foul tip back to the screen. And quickly 2 strikes on him.
Got to keep an eye on anything up near his chest.
There's a changeup. Started up high, came down, and they're 2 away here quickly, and that will bring up designated hitter
Up to bat, number 6,
Ryan Mangan. Strike one. Spencer Girding is on deck for the Knights. And what we don't want to do, oof.
Another one up by the chest.
That was up at the letters here. And quickly 2 strikes. That ball misses outside.
This pitcher is waiting no time and delivering. He's getting right up there and throwing it quick.
And I would expect Mangan to call time here. Oh, not on that pitch. He normally will do that. That ball is in the dirt. And the count evens at 2-2. So there's the timeout. Mangan trying to disrupt the rhythm here because that pitcher's getting the ball and settling right back onto the rubber to deliver. And here is the 2-2. And Mangan goes from 0-2 to 3-2 here. So we've gone as far as we can go, and here's the payoff. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Bellbrook's pitcher impressive in the top half of the second. Going into the bottom half, we are still scoreless. Okay, we are set to begin here.
23, Jake Todd.
Jake Todd comes to the plate, and he is the starting first baseman for Bellbrook this evening. There's strike one, catches the inside corner. Ball just missing away, and the count is 1-1. That's low. Ball 2. So a nice sized crowd here for both teams here at Bellbrook for game 2 of the sectional tournament. There's a ground ball. DeMario fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and there's one down in the inning. So Ewald living on ground balls here tonight with Bellbrook. All the players that have made contact have chopped it into the infield.
Number 12, Nolan Sizemore.
And that brings Nolan Sizemore, the starting right fielder for Bellbrook, to the plate. There's strike one. Just missing away. That's low. 2-1. And Sam, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like he is only liking things up in the zone and inside, nothing down and away. That ball is fouled.
Yeah, you know, if I were a pitcher or a batter, you just kind of got to move that strike zone up a couple inches because he really is not looking at anything relatively low at all.
That ball was fouled off of Mangan's helmet, the umpire's helmet, and then out of play. So the count holds at 2-2. And the outfield is playing this hitter straight up. The wind has all but died here for the moment. And here is the 2-2 delivery. There's strike three, and that was up in the zone, but it was right where it's been all night for strikes.
Yeah, that one definitely went our way.
5, Ike Clemens.
And that will bring Ike Clemens to the plate. He is the catcher of record tonight for Bellbrook. And there's strike one, and Ewald settling into a groove here in the second inning for the Knights, looking very strong on the mound. There's a ground ball. Back to Ewald, who takes his time, runs over, and throws it to McClanahan. And that is it for Bellbrook. And so after two complete, 0-0 is your score. Okay, we are moving this game along very quickly here this evening. Good pitching by both starting pitchers, and we have Girding, McClanahan, and DeMario, and hopefully more here. There's strike one. And that was a rare low strike here tonight for the umpire. Ball just missing, and the count evens at 1-1. Girding over on third base tonight. And there's a chopped ball right to the first baseman, who snatches it and goes over unassisted, and we have one down in the inning.
You know, I really think it would help our batters if we started stepping out more and taking time. We need to find some sort of way to get this pitcher out of his rhythm, because when he's speed pitching like this, it's been his game so far.
Yeah, that is true. And McClanahan squares up and is not able to lay it down. Third baseman was on the edge of the grass, and now he will probably come up a couple more feet. And the windup. And there's a chop. That could be trouble, though.
Stay fair.
And we're not going to have a throw to first, and so McClanahan hits the cover off the ball, and he is down on first.
DeMario.
That brings up Jack DeMario, so we have rolled over to the top of the order, And the Knights are open for business here in the third inning.
Well, it looked like from his view, it didn't look like he had a clean throw, so I think he just held on to that one.
Yeah, McClanahan did. That ball is away, ball one. McClanahan ran down the line in fair territory so that there was not a clean throw. So kudos to Sam for some heads-up base running. Not a very big lead over at first. That ball is low and inside, and the count is 2-0. So the Knights here looking to do some damage in the top of the third. And DeMario gets jammed up on his hands, but fouls that away. And the count is 2-1. This is one of those rare occasions with this strike zone where you could probably step about 6 inches away from the plate and still be okay with that outside not being there. And that was a strike up and in the strike zone. And the count is 2-2. So McClanahan leads over at first. And the delivery. And that was high, but against this pitcher with this umpire, you've got to protect anything. You don't want to take any chances. And Elliott delivers. There's strike three. And that ball was away, but it was strike three.
Now up to bat, number 2.
And there are 2 outs in the inning, and that brings up freshman catcher Danny Mangan. Strike one, across the middle. Runner is going. That was a ball away, and McClanahan is in. So that throw was wide right to the bag. And what helped is that ball was away, and he had to move off center to make the catch and then the throw. So one is the count, and a base hit will bring home McClanahan. That ball was high and in. 2-1 is your count.
Well, this pitcher, he's with his with his speed and his coming from the set, he's not one. I mean, once he is set, he is going home. He is not looking to throw anyone out.
Okay, and Mangan takes strike two, looking, and the count is 2-2.
Should really give our runners a head start on that ball if they're gonna be stealing.
And the crowd continues to arrive, a big crowd here. And the delivery. And that ball is popped up. That's in foul territory, but a play can be made. And just out of the reach of the first baseman at the fence. So Danny Mangan is alive for one more pitch at least.
If that fence was just a foot over, that could have been an out.
Yep.
That first baseman got right where he needed to be.
So first baseman having to run around. Mike Hartsock, cameraman for Channel 7, who's covering the game. And there's a fastball right up at the number, swing and a miss. And the Knights are done here in the top half of the third. Score remains 0-0.
14, Jonathan Hyman.
Jonathan Hyman, the left fielder for Bellbrook, comes to the plate. So this inning we have 8, 9, and then we are top of the order for Bellbrook. So alternating to quickly get these first two out, flipping it before flipping over, and that's a good start for Luke. Fastball right over the plate for strike one. Fastball missing. And the 1-1 delivery. That ball is hit high in the air.
Looks like it's going to fall
It's
foul.
in foul territory, but Sharetti gives chase and ran into some issues with the raised mound of the bullpen for Bellbrook. So great effort, and Sharetti frustrated he couldn't get to that, but he did everything he could.
Looked like he was only probably less than a foot away from that. I mean, he almost got that one.
And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. That was a nasty fastball by Luke Ewald, and the leadoff batter for Bellbrook is out.
Now to bat, number 16, Ben Borsch.
And Ben Borsch, tonight's designated hitter for the pitcher, comes to the plate. Fouled back to the fence.
Looks like Luke's putting a little something extra on that fastball because
Yeah.
these kids are really late now.
Fastball away. That was a good miss. And the 1-1 delivery. That was a curveball that
Didn't curve.
didn't curve. But that's good. That'll keep that batter from digging in a little too deep at plate. And the 2-1 delivery. That's fouled away. And the count evens at 2-2.
I wouldn't be surprised here if you just see a fastball from Luke. These batters have all been late. Doesn't look like they've been getting a good grip on it.
And the 2-2 delivery. That's a fastball chopped to Mario. Oh, DeMario had a little bit of an olay there with the glove, came up with it, and McClanahan could not counter by digging the ball out of the grass. And Bellbrook has their 9-hitter on base as Sam Sherrill comes to the plate. He's the 1-hitter for Bellbrook. And that was a throw over. That wasn't a, I'm trying to get you out. That was, I know you're over there throw. And the delivery, ball high.
I was expecting that one to be a strike from where his strike zone's been recently.
Yeah. And the delivery. Ooh. Ball just missing away. He is not giving anything that's not on that outside corner of the plate tonight. Oh, he brought his hand up to call a strike and didn't, so he brought up that right hand and just never called the strike. And it's a 3-0 count, so Ewald needs to battle back one pitch at a time here. And the pitch, there's a strike.
There.
And location-wise, that was where the last one was, a bit of a makeup call on that pitch. And 3-1 is your count. The delivery. That's ball 4. And 2 are on base with 1 out.
Now to bat, number 7, Ethan Fryman.
So Fryman comes to the plate. So Alter needing to cleanly field anything in front of him here. Bangan slides over and blocks that first pitch, ball 1.
Luke's just got to settle down here and take a deep breath.
That ball is popped up and behind the press box. Alter outnumbering the Bellbrook fans here pretty substantially tonight, so Alter traveled well. 1-1 delivery, and he's jammed. Spencer gets by him. They're going to wave him around, and 1 run will score. And Bellbrook takes the lead here, 1-0 here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. So Girding diving, but that ball bounced up, took a strange bounce off the grass, got by him.
Number 3, Adam Gall.
So Adam Gall comes to the plate.
That ball was right down the baseline. I mean, that was going to be a tough play to make.
So Alter just needs to regroup. It's only 1 run. Do not want to give up anything more. Ball's away on a steal, and Girding having to block that up, and a double steal, and that was a ball on the pitch.
It did not seem like the
Alter
Alter
second
defense.
and third, and Joey Hosel will make a trip to the mound.
It did not seem like the Alter defense was ready for that one.
So unless something catastrophic occurs, the winner of this game will move on to play CJ in the next round. So the infield is playing up. They do not want another run to come across this inning. And the 1-0 delivery. There's a ground ball. DeMario knocks it down. Oh, and McClanahan did not keep his eye on the ball. 1 run scores. And it is now 2-0 Bellbrook. So
now to bat, number 6, Jaden Elliott.
And
he kind of double pumped that one when it should have been an easier throw.
Yeah, and that was a terrific stop, knocked it down, and that was a little bit high, but McClanahan just was not concentrating on that catch. He was thinking next play, and you can't do that. And that ball is up, 1-0. That ball is chopped foul. So 2 errors in this inning have just hurt the Knights, as the errors have all year long. And
this Bellbrook team's starting to swing.
Yeah, they've been swinging. They've been making contact, albeit everything is chopped. And there's another chop. DeMario looks him back, throws over to first for the second out. Nice play. And there are 2 outs in the inning. And all things considered, if we can get out of this inning just giving up 2, we're in good shape.
Jake Todd.
So Jake Todd comes to the plate. So the infield backs up to normal playing depth with 2 outs. And that ball is low, gets away from Mangan, but nothing happening with the runner at third. The 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss. That got by Mangan, and another run scores.
Looked like that one hit right off the shoe of the umpire and took a bad hop to the backstop.
And it is 3-0. So a pass ball, and it is 3-0 here. That ball just missed low. 2-1's the count. That ball is fouled, but it is playable. Alter gives chase and makes the catch. That was an over-the-shoulder catch by Spencer Girding. So Alter getting out of this inning, but not before giving up 3 runs. And at the end of 3 complete, it is 3-0 Bellbrook. Okay, Alter some work to do here in the top half of the 4th inning. And they don't need all the runs back this inning, but they just need to keep chipping away here. So Claiborne leads things off here for the Knights. That ball is away.
They really need to start to take this pitcher out of his rhythm. So far he's been playing his game with that up-tempo.
That ball is to the backstop, and the count is 2-0. It certainly helps getting the leadoff batter on base. Ball 3. All right.
This pitcher's starting to look rattled. Zach's just got to be patient here and be smart. Probably want to let this one go by.
There's no way he has the green light here. And that is ball 4. 4 straight pitches, and Moose Ewald comes to the plate here.
Out to bat, number 13, Luke Ewald.
And Ewald has gone yard a few times this year. Wind is blowing right to left again, and he is a pull hitter. Claiborne, big lead over at first. The first pitch was a fastball away and swing and a miss by Ewald.
Ewald's got to be smart here. You can't give this guy any pitches.
Big lead by Claiborne. And a throw over. Claiborne back easily. That ball was low, 1-1. So all year long, that pitch would have been a strike, but not this evening, not with this umpire. And 1-1 is the count. Ball is fouled back and out of play. And the count is 1-2 on Luke Ewald here. Kevin Barhorse waits on deck for the Knights. I believe the lone left-handed batter here for both teams this evening. McClanahan is warming up in the Alter bullpen. That's ball 2.
Anything around that chest area is fair play with this umpire. He's got to be smart here.
Anything below the belt, just kind of let that thing go. And that's fouled. So I don't know where Ewald is with this pitch count, but I think they may just be loosening Sam up out there. I can't anticipate a change right here. There's a ground ball. That was a changeup that was fouled down third baseline. And count holds at 2-2.
Luke's doing a good job really running up that pitch count and making this pitcher work.
Quality at bat for Luke here. Need it to translate to being on base. That ball is popped up and out of play, and he was late getting around on that. Swing and a miss. That was a low fastball. And Kevin Barhorst comes to the plate here. 1 out.
Now to bat number 8, Kevin Barhorst.
So third baseman playing even with the bag. And there's a ground ball right to the second baseman who flips it over, but Barhorst beats the double play ball down the first baseline, and 2 down in the inning. And Matt Shreddy comes to the plate.
Matt Scaretti.
So I would anticipate a steal here early on. Ball is away. Wanting to get a run out of this by getting a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs.
Once this pitcher comes set, he has no intention of throwing over, so they should have a little jump start if they're going to steal.
And 1-1 is the count. Mango on deck for the Knights. Throw over to first. Bigger lead here by Barhorst. And he steps off. That was the catcher signaling to him to step off. Barhorst. Big lead.
Still inching up.
Swing and a miss. Barhorst almost caught napping getting back to first, but then again the first baseman also caught napping, and the count is 1-2, so Shreddy needs to go up there, and if you're going to swing, swing.
Yeah, that last one didn't really look like he committed on that.
Strike 3, and that was a low fastball. And 3.5 in the books. 3-0 is your score. Sizemore steps in at the plate here in the bottom half of the third inning. And the first pitch, he's jammed on his hands. Girding is up with it, throws over to first, and there's
Good throw.
quickly one away in the inning.
It's a good way to start off the inning. Get some more pitches out of Ewald.
Now to bat, number 5, Ike Clemens.
So Ike Clemens comes to the plate. Swing and a miss.
Looks like he got a piece of that too.
Yeah, fastball inside. Changeup is fouled up and over the first base dugout. Quickly 2 strikes.
Again, I wouldn't be surprised here for Ewald to give him that fastball. These guys they haven't been able to get around on it too well. And
Okay, the 0-2 delivery. There's a chopped ball. DeMario, another fantastic scoop.
DeMario's really having a heck of a day fielding the ball.
2 outs in the inning.
He's been coming in on him, scooping him, and getting the throw over.
Bat, number 14, Jonathan Hyman.
So Hyman comes to the plate. And Ewald overthrew just a bit on that one, missing low in the dirt. Ball 1.
Getting another quick out here would be a really good way to start the top of the 5th. Going with some momentum.
Ball missing, 2-0. So Luke absolutely in his ground ball mode tonight, and almost a la Tom Browning from the Cincinnati Reds, and everything is on the ground tonight for Bellbrook. And that ball bounces to the fence, and 3-0 is the count. Ewald looking to avoid putting a runner on base here. Okay, and Bellbrook is in business here. And
Danny made a late throw down to first, hoping
Number 16, Ben Borsch.
to catch the base runner sleeping, but he made it back to the base.
so Ben Borsch, the DH, comes to the plate. Fastball missing inside. Any other game, that is a strike. Not this evening.
There's been no leeway on the corners of the plate, but from top to bottom, there's not really any kind of consistency with where he's been.
Big lead over at first. That ball is bounced, and that is going to fall in front of Mangan, and Bellbrook is in scoring position here. So Alter, after getting 2 quick outs, finds themselves in a precarious situation here.
A little bit of a pass ball, but not too bad of a recovery by Danny. He still got it down there.
That ball is up in the air. That is playable. Mangan's over, makes the catch, and
play,
Alter is out of the inning. He made a basket catch here to get the 3rd out, and at the end of 4 complete, your score is 3-0 Bellbrook.
Now to bat number
Okay,
6.
Mangan, Girding,
Mangan.
and McClanahan here in the top half of the 5th inning. So Alter needing to go now, getting some representation on the scoreboard. And that will lead into some momentum for them. Squares up, pulls back, but that was a strike on the pitch. And third baseman not really buying it, just on the edge of the dirt. And that was a low strike. That has not been a strike all night. And this umpire is drawing the ire of the Alter crowd here, justifiably so. And the 0-2 delivery, that was a changeup, swing and a miss. So
Looked real late on that one.
yeah, he caught him. He was expecting fastball. And that brings up Spencer
Now
Girding.
to bat number 7, Spencer Girding.
Fastball away. That's low, ball 2.
You know, this pitcher, once he throws a couple balls in a row, he usually keeps on throwing them. So this might be 2 pitches you just want to sit on.
So 2-0, this is a hitter's pitch, though. And there's a strike right across the middle. Looking down for the sign, and none is given. He's just got to make contact here. Swing and a miss. And they are just
Looks late
swinging.
again.
They're swinging very late, and they're not full hard swings. So we'll see. He's come change up the last couple times he's been up in the count. There it is. There's a change up ground ball to second base. Who fumbles it? And Girding is on base. So we are not proud. We will take it any way we can get it. And that brings up McClanahan, and I would be shocked if we did not see a bunt here. Left-handed batter.
Now to bat number 14, Sam McClanahan.
Drag bunt down the third base line.
He squared up the last time he was up, so
And there he
squares
is.
up again.
Squared up the bunt. It was a strike and a quick throw down to first. Girding's back. I'd come right back with it. This time you just got to put it down. We've had too many square ups and we've not actually made contact. There it is again. He pulled back though. That was high. And 2-1 is the count. So we've had too many square up strikes here. And we've just got to lay one down cleanly. That ball misses outside. McClanahan pulls it back, and 2-1 is the count. So Alter's bench suddenly being as vocal as they've been this inning. And, oh, that was a foul. That was a, oh no, that was a
Get
catch
down.
on a
You
bunt.
better get down. Wow.
So McClanahan messes up by bunting it. A pop up to the third baseman on a throw back for a double play ball. First baseman misses it, and Spencer Girding, being aggressive, runs to second and is thrown out. So Alter continues to beat themselves, and at the end of 4.5, 3-0 is your score. So Bellbrook is at the top of their lineup here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, and that means Cheryl is up to bat. Fastball inside misses.
Another one inside.
Ball is inside. Little theatrics here by Cheryl. That ball is pulled foul, and he got around on that one. And his toes are right up on the edge of the chalked line. There's a chopped ball. DeMario.
Stay with it.
DeMario made a nice recovery, but just a half split second too late. And the leadoff
Now
runner for
to bat,
Bellbrook is on
number 7.
base.
Ethan Fryman.
So Ethan Fryman comes up to the plate. Throw over to first.
That kid's quick, so wouldn't be surprised to see a steal here and throwing over to keep him honest.
There's a bunt, foul. And I was surprised that Girding was back as far as he was on that pitch. A sacrifice situation here. Girding even with the bag again. And Mangan wants to go out and have a word. Okay, the 0-1 delivery. He squared.
Oh.
Oh, and he.
Oh.
Quick throw down to first. But he is back under the tag. And the count is 1-1.
That one
Again, I
pretty
don't
cool.
understand. There's a foul ball. So, and Girding is back, and it's either you either commit or you don't. But in that situation, if he charges, DeMario has to come over and cover third base, or else that.
Well, with 2 strikes on him, I don't know if we're going to be
No,
seeing a
he
bunt
won't,
here.
He won't square up anymore. That's one, though, where you can't be even with the bag and then charge a bunt. You've either got to commit to it or not. There's strike 3. Looking, and Ewald gets a much-needed first out here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Now to bat, number 3, Adam Gall.
So Adam Gall comes to the plate. Quick throw over to first.
Ewald's doing what he can to keep Cheryl on that bag or as close to it as possible. He's got speed, so be expecting a steal.
He is leaning. There's a ground ball to DeMario. Gets by DeMario. Bar Horse comes up with it, throws it back in, and that took a bad bounce. So off the grass, DeMario sank to block it, but it just bounced right over him. And Bellbrook is
Now to
threatening
bat,
again.
number 6, Jaden Elliott.
So Jaden Elliott comes to the plate, runners on first and second.
Well, it's a good thing Barhorse came in and charged that ball, otherwise Cheryl might be at third right now.
And we'll see if he squares up here. Nope, he is swinging away. And that is ball one away.
Ooh.
Fastball over the plate, but not tonight for a strike.
Didn't know if he thought that was low or
I don't know.
it looked right about there.
Right across the plate. Somebody needs to go back to umpire school here for his balls and strikes. Ewald taking his time looking in to get the sign. He delivers.
Ooh.
Fastball.
Was late on that
Swing
one.
and a miss. And the count is 2-1.
Go right back to that. He looked really slow coming around.
There's a ball ripped to left field. They're going to wave him around. And no play at the plate, and the score is 4-0. So Bellbrook strikes here in the bottom half of the fifth inning.
Todd.
So Jake Todd comes to the plate, and Coach Mike Hosel's walking out with a first baseman glove. So we are going to have a change here. Sam McClanahan will come in to pitch, and I believe Ewald will move over to first base. So Ewald pitching a nice game here tonight. He did his job, throwing a lot of strikes, doing what he needed to do. Alter just making some costly errors, and that's why we're at where we're at here.
They
So
just need a little something to shake it up. Going to a lefty like McClanahan might just do that for him. Can't really afford to give up many more being this late in the game.
yeah, so we've got a break in the action here. Your score 4-0 Bellbrook. Okay, while we are waiting here to get back to action, we have a quick shout out here to Chad Homan, the Chad Homan, who has a big solo tonight at the spring musical at Bishop Leibold. So Chad, sing loud, sing proud.
We also want a quick thanks to our sponsors over at LeComp Landscaping LLC. They do great work on grass, shrubs, and great employee benefits if you're looking for a job this summer.
Yeah, Dan LeComte is also a DJ on the side, so he can cut grass and dig a groove. So
Also, shout out to a big soccer player out there, Yusuf Muqtadir. He's got great hair, he's got great looks, and he's looking forward to a good season next year.
So wanted to take some time and thank everybody for joining us this year on Alter Nights Baseball. It's been a fun year watching the boys bounce back from the past couple seasons, and the seeds have been planted, and the
Still
future
up
is
to bat,
bright.
number 23, Jake Todd.
So Jake Todd comes to the plate here, and I just need Sam McClanahan here to throw some strikes. Ball missing low.
He is really not, this umpire is really not biting on anything, even close to the knees.
He doesn't like anything below your boxers. Ball misses. 2-0 is your count. That ball is hit high in the air to center field. Over. Sharetti asks for it.
He's going up.
And he will get it back in. Great throw in.
It's a
And
great job by
nobody will
Sharetti.
tag. And there are 2 outs in the inning.
It looked like the kid on second was about to make a run. He started to at first, but Sharetti got
Now
that ball
to bat,
there.